Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Conostip and this is going to be part 17 of my early campaign where I'm playing as Egypt. And the event that I had been waiting for quite a while had finally happened in the last episode. Yes, the Mongols have arrived. I believe that was in the last episode, but they've immediately made their mark known on the world. They did not wait around too long at all. They have gone right on the attack and taken quite a bit of territory off of the Byzantines. Not just any territory. They weren't going after like the backwater provinces. No. They went straight for Constantinople and they took it. They own it. There is a small garrison of 39 Pronoe Legion in the citadel itself. This is a citadel, correct? Yeah. I don't know if that's going to last long. I mean, it will last a while if the Mongols just wait it out. But if they just attack, then yeah, they can probably take this province fully outright. And yeah, the Byzantines are going to be in a bit of a bind. That's good for me, considering that the Byzantines are leading the scoreboard with the glorious achievements turned on. Yep, they're looking pretty healthy. And without Constantinople, though, like that's 4 points that they won't be making. Also, losing Georgia is going to be another 2 points that they won't be making. So this puts me in a position where I might be able to start to catch up to them, considering that I will be making, what was that, 10, 12, 13 points? So yeah, that's better. It's getting better for me and worse for them, so that's good. But then, okay, so that might be the Byzantines taken care of. Now it's probably time for me to start to think about other things I need to do to get ahead here. I wonder... The Mongols might just ignore me. They might. It's tempting to think that, although it's also too soon to think that. If they were to head in my direction, it would only be 1, 2, 3 turns before they are on my doorstep. So it's still a little too soon for me to go, all right, let's just send half of my border armies out and start attacking other places. It's very tempting to do that, but I do think that I need to see exactly what's going to happen here first. However, I don't think I need to wait that long before I make my move. Initially, and I think I was talking about this in my last episode, initially I was considering doing some raiding attacks into French territory to perhaps attack their chapter houses. When the new crusades pop up, obviously they do have one crusade that is still here. There's 860 men left, so this is going to still take quite a while before this goes away. But I was thinking that to prepare for future moments, I could maybe kind of go in here and raid some of their territory using my navies, so I can just kind of go right in. I gotta say, I feel like I already played that campaign though. When I was playing as the Byzantines, I owned, this territory, including Anatolia and the Balkans, of course. And that's the same campaign that I played as the Byzantines, where I just sort of played defensively and raided French territory every time they sent a crusade in my direction. And, I was just thinking, why not do something different? A little bit different, Why not actually just go after the Almohads, take them out, control North Africa for myself, and maybe sort of kind of recreate the Umayyad Caliphate in a way, take Spain. It's kind of a different idea. It's not historically representative of, what the Egyptian factions at the time were doing, whether we're talking about the Fatimids or the Ayyubids or the Mamluks. No one really at that point was going west of Cyrenaica, to my knowledge. But so what, Historically, the Ottomans became very powerful and put pressure on the Mamluks, and that probably is not going to be happening. I'm trying to create a Turkish reemergence. It would be really cool if that were to happen. Right now, I think my best chance of that happening is to have this happen here in Georgia. The Mongols, I don't think, are very good at stabilizing their territories. So if I can maneuver this. Unfortunately, Georgia does have this border fort, so it can catch Valor 0 spies. However, I'm in the process of building a stew right now, and this is the building that's going to be giving me +1 Valor spies And maybe a +1 Valor spy can actually get into Georgia and cause some issues. Georgia is at 137% loyalty. So I think one spy will drop that to 117% loyalty, if not even more, perhaps. I know each point of valor actually does increase the amount of loyalty that is dropped by that spy. So yeah, that could be an opportunity to create a Turkish reemergence. Probably more so than Armenia and Rum, just because the Byzantines have enough forces in these territories to actually just offset any, shenanigans that I am sort of working on. Also, I would like to start doing the same thing with the Polish territories. And if we can get a Polish reemergence here, either in Pomerania or Prussia or Poland, these 3 territories do not have border forts. 2 of them do have border watchtowers, but that's not going to be good enough to stop any spy action. So that is also an option for me. I think it would be fun to keep as many factions on the table as possible, just to create as much, competition for whoever. I mean, in this case, the French, but also, whoever, the Byzantines, the Mongols. I think that just would be fun. Or even the freaking Hungarians, who just somehow they have just so many points. They have 60 points, even though they've only had 3 territories the entire campaign. They just have really good points conditions. So yeah, anything like any neighboring faction that could create more pressure on the Hungarians would be good for me as well. Obviously, I can go up and deal with that eventually if I have to, but I just, I would rather now. I just was thinking this, like just right now before I started recording. I was thinking about this idea of attacking the Almohads. I'm already at war with them. I was forced to take Cyrenaica due to my GA objectives, and they won't accept a ceasefire. So yeah, why not just pursue this war? Currently, this is 4 ports that I'm not trading with. And if I'm not making money off of their ports by trading, then I may as well make money off of their provinces by, taking them. There are some gold resources. Yeah, there's gold here in Tunisia and Algeria and Morocco. Yeah, that's gold. That's some decent gold there. And yes, they have a gold mine complex here in Morocco. And Algeria and Tunisia, they have not built a gold mine complex. Oh, that's so bad. Almohads, what are you doing? It's easy money. There's also one trade good here in Morocco. You can trade some hides. I don't think it's too valuable, but still, I already have the navies set up, so there's that. No trade goods in these other provinces. No, I didn't think so. And farming is... Yeah, I don't think it's going to tell me. I don't know exactly how much farming is in these provinces. But still, I think that would be good just to do it. And they're not doing anything. The Almohads and the Spanish aren't doing anything. The Aragonese, they've done the most. They've been the ones fighting against the French. And they were the ones that had the reemergence. And now they are not currently fighting the French. But the fact that they have territory that was previously French territory... bravo Aragonese. I would spare them if I ever took Iberia and everything is the way it is right now. I would spare the Aragonese if I could. I would want to just hang on to Cordoba, Castile, and then Aragon and Navarre. It's kind of ratchet, but like at the same time, I think that'd be kind of fun just to keep the Aragonese alive and at peace with me and try to keep them as a thorn in the side of the French. And I can still pursue a war with the French through Aragon and Toulouse, if that were the case. So that's just kind of what I have in mind. I wouldn't really have to build up much, would I? I mean, heck, these 3 armies here in Cyrenaica probably could take all of North Africa, or all of the Almohad's territory. Probably. Okay, that might be a little too greedy, but it really wouldn't take much, would it? I mean, they could at the very least push back these armies from Tunisia. They would probably retreat from Tunisia if I were to attack. And I don't believe there are any Almohad boats in the water. They have been building some, and I've been destroying them. There's one French boat up here in the English Channel. Annoying as always. But I'm still, making some 5,500 per turn. I have over $500,000 in the bank. Like, my economy is pretty gosh darn good. This is going to be a bark, and I just don't trust my Baglas to beat their barks one-on-one. So I should probably get another boat in there. Let's see. you. Yeah, let's just get you in. And then, yeah, maybe we can beat that bark. Let's get a Dow in there as well, because the Dow can actually catch the bark. And we will see. It's probably not going to stay there for that turn, but we'll see. We will keep an eye on it. That's kind of the idea, though. So I'll take a look at these armies. Now, this is not the ideal general for anything, really. This is the guy that is an unhinged loon. It's somewhat mitigated by the fact that he's a fine leader, but still, that's a net of -1 morale with those two traits combined, which is not great. Still, he's a 4-star general, so that's fine. You know, my next best option is this 4-star general, who is just an unhinged loon with no fine leader trait to counteract that. So yeah, Hamza al-Musta'in, you know, he's unfortunately my next best option. I think I want to keep my best generals on my board, my defensive border right now, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, it is tempting to bring some of these guys down, but you know what? Also, this man, what's his name? Amir al-Mustali. He's also in a unit of Bedouin camels, and that's just a perfect unit to be fighting in the deserts of North Africa. I think, what do we have here? So this is going to be a rocky desert, all rocky desert. Got it. And then once we get up to here, it's arid, correct? I believe, yeah, arid ground. And I believe all of the Iberian Peninsula is arid ground. Let me just double check. Yeah. No, that's arid ground here in Morocco. Huh, that's so weird. Like if you attack from Algeria into Morocco, it's rock desert. But if you just kind of click on it, it's arid ground, rock desert. That's just so confusing. And then yeah, sand desert for Cyrenacia. Which you can tell visually the difference between a sand desert and a rock desert. But the difference between arid ground and rock desert is like what the hell's the difference? Because there's little green trees, maybe, and the rock desert just has like these like brown bush things. Yeah, I guess, you know, it's funny. The more you pay attention to this game, the more you pick up on things like this. Yeah, I guess actually, shit, that's the difference. That's actually it. That's the visual clue that you can get without having to click on it. You can see that rock desert has those little brown bushes in it, and then the arid ground has the green trees. That's what that means. Yeah. There we go. I'm learning more about this game. That's actually kind of neat. Yeah. And I wonder, so if I looked at it more, I bet I could find out the difference between lush and temperate just by looking at the map as well. But you know what? That'll be for a different campaign. I'm not looking at that part of the map right now. No. So as far as like building stuff, I'm working on the ports here in Cyrenacia, 2 turns away from having that finished. I could start training Saharan cavalry here because they get a +1 valor bonus. I don't really need Saharan cavalry, but hey, I just don't really need. Oh, I can just retrain these guys. Yeah, that's the smart, obvious thing to do. Let's just retrain the guys that I already have. So yeah, you and then you guys go. Can I not drag 2 at a time? I thought I could. There we go. And you. There we go. Yeah, that's you know what? Sometimes I'm not an idiot. Sinai doesn't really have anything to be building right now. I don't think there's a point to build a fortress right now. Well, gosh, you know what? So Sinai can and should be a boat building province. In addition to it is focusing on archers right now, which is valuable, obviously, but once the gunpowder event happens, which I think is like the 1260s, maybe 1270s, the gunpowder event will have happened, and that's when the next tier of boats become available. And as you know by now, my boats are already becoming outmatched just by like the tier 1 Catholic boats are kind of messing up my tier 2s. So I would like to get ahead on the whole gunpowder boat thing as soon as I can, and having as many provinces, you know, at that level at the same time would be a pretty good thing, actually. So even though I can't even build any of those buildings yet, I know that a fortress will be required at some point. So yeah, let's just get ahead on that. Let's just get a head start. Money at this point, like money being spent on buildings is like not an issue. I have so much money that doesn't matter if I spend 8,000 on a fortress that I won't be needing right away because who cares, you know? But it's more about upkeep that I have to worry about. Once upkeep starts to really tank my economy and I'm not making 5,500, that's where I start to get a little bit nervous. Obviously, I have a huge cushion, but that is more of the issue. It's, you know, it's never the buildings. Not in this game. Not with this economy. At this point in the campaign, I can just literally just click on whatever I want, and it's not going to be an issue. I can have redundancies. That's one nice thing about this game is that you can really just you don't have to think too much about, oh, I have too many of this. No, you just, if you need it, just build it. And yeah, it's going to be fine because you want multiple provinces to build boats, buildings, agents. You don't just want one per, you know, for this one thing. Like, no, you always, when it's time to get that one thing that you really need, you want multiple provinces to be able to work on that. You know, boats take multiple turns to build. You know, for instance, agents take a lot of them to work sometimes. Sometimes you have to really use them en masse to have any effect with them. So that's all pretty good, I think. One nerve-wracking thing is that my Sultan, albeit still very young, is childless. And yeah, if that continues to be the case by the end of this episode, I'm going to become a very nervous Khan because there's nothing right now. You don't have any brothers, I guess, or any other options. Yeah, that's kind of scary. So hopefully that changes. Should Palestine also build a fortress? Probably, I guess. I mean, anything on the coast could potentially be a boat building. And I don't really want to build an armor here in Palestine because in addition to the Khwarezmian cavalry, which are already heavily armored, I can also train Gulam cavalry, which I want them to remain more lightly armored so I can use them in desert warfare. So I don't really want to build an armor there. So maybe just go, yeah, fortress, I guess. Anything else? Do I really need to get this many spies going here in Syria? Is this really... These are zero valor spies, so I don't know if that's really what I needed to be doing. Well, I guess I'll train up a few of them, yeah, because I'll send them out, as I was saying before, to these provinces. So that's fine. I don't need any valor to get past... There's nothing here, unless they have their own agents, of course. That's one thing, but... Yeah, that's fine. I'll keep training spies in Syria. Antioch and Tripoli are still building my boats. I'm working on dhows right now because they are my only boat that can actually catch the Catholic barks. And they travel slowly. They only travel one region per turn. So getting enough dhows to my northern sea regions is taking a long time. So I need to pump those guys out. And once I'm done training Khwarezmian cavalry, I should probably get Palestine back on it as well. And let's see, Edessa, I keep forgetting what I want Edessa to be doing. What's the plan with Edessa? I needed them for crossbows like right away, but now I'm fine on crossbows. So like what do I need here? A ribat so that I can +2 morale. With a master swordsmith, I could train Hashishin. I think I'm working on that somewhere else. Yeah, I think I'm doing that here in Tripoli, so I don't need to do that in Edessa. You know, I guess I could, build up my farmland. Just to get that all the way up. And, yeah, Antioch is they're also working on agent stuff, brothels. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, that should be okay. I don't have any new boats I need to move out. No, that's fine. Okay. That's looking okay. So, I'm going to take a peek at my Cyrenaican armies, and I want to see how far away am I from feeling comfortable to attack. I just want to make sure that I have a decent balance of troops that I can send out so that they can meet whatever, challenges that they face. Tunisia doesn't have... It just has a fort. So if I just wanted to bring artillery, I have a few ballistas. That's really all I need to do. And let's see, Algeria? No, okay, so Algeria actually has a freaking citadel. God damn, okay. A citadel's going to require more than ballistas to get into there. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Well, I think I had another idea. Palestine. Sinai. You... Yeah, because I had already built a siege engineer here. Let's build a siege engineers guild so that I can get trebuchets. Yeah, let's get some trebuchets. And Arabia. Can you get trebuchets yet? No, you cannot. You're working on a fortress right now. I probably should have built a siege engineers guild there. I have some catapults available, so I can move these out to Cyrenacia. But that's not going to be enough to get through a citadel. I'm going to need some... Even trebuchets, I think, are not... I think you want mangonels to get through a citadel. Or just an absolute crap ton of trebuchets, maybe. There's no defensive upgrades. It's just a citadel. But still, that's a tough building to get into. Now, after having a closer look at my armies here in Cyrenacia, I do see that there are a few glittering gaps in my roster here. I'm not too concerned about the fact that I only have crossbows and I don't have any arbalesters. That's not the biggest deal to me, but the fact that I don't have any Muwahid foot soldiers is a little bit concerning. Also, I don't have any Mamluk cavalry either. So I want those units to come with me, and I also would like some naphtha throwers as well. So I'm going to do a little bit of training up. I know that, on paper the numbers look good, but I know that once I will be, once I'm successful and I'm starting to push into Almohad territory, I'm going to want a sizable army to be able to take ground, but then also hold ground. I know that the AI in this game, when they're attacked by, overwhelming numbers, they will pull back, but then they will regroup and they will counterattack. So let's make sure that I'm ready for that counterattack when it happens. So I'm going to be building up for a little bit, just not too much, but also that's fine because I also want to be keeping an eye on this and just seeing where is it going to go, which direction it's going to loop back around and come towards me. It would be a little bit weird because if they wanted to attack me, they could have just gone through Georgia, but who knows? They've already, just taken Constantinople. That was already kind of unexpected, at least to me, so. Also, I'm going to be bringing up another boat here to the Black Sea, considering that there is a Mongol boat already in this sea region. I would rather them not just attack me and start a war. I would rather to continue to trade with whatever ports they have. Currently, they own 1, 2, 3 ports that I am trading with. So, well, actually 5 once they take Constantinople as well. So, yeah, I would like to continue that good relations, and to do that, it would be nice just to kind of bolster my forces so that they don't think that it's easy pickings to attack me. With all that being said now, let's just actually finally end this turn and not spend too much time on this. Oh, woof. Oh, that is rough for the Danes. The Danes are going to be losing Denmark to a peasant rebellion? Oh, God. And the Byzantine emperor has died from an illness. Ay, ay, ay. I wonder where the new emperor is going to be crowned now that Constantinople is, doesn't belong to them anymore. Well, the Byzantine emperor was crowned in Greece, and he's in danger of being cornered here by the Mongols. Yeah, the Mongols did finish taking Constantinople, so that's a really good grab for them. Tough blow for the Byzantines. The Byzantine emperor could escape via his navy to either Naples or even Sicily. He doesn't have any boats in this area, so he can't escape to this part of his realm, but really, I mean, this wouldn't be any safer for him. Yeah, this is getting dicey. I don't know where the Byzantines would want to, like, hold up, The steppes, that's a lot of land to protect. Anatolia? Maybe, but they don't have enough forces, really. And neither do they in the Balkans either, so yeah, they're going to be in a very tough spot here. Actually, you know what? The Danes might be okay here. This peasant rebellion is all archers, and then some Pavese crossbows. Yeah, that's not going to be too much. I mean, considering that this is all royal knights, yeah, the Danes are going to be fine. They will hold strong, but yeah, they just can't take Norway. Norway is just all Vikings, isn't it? Yeah, mostly Vikings. Yeah, the rebels here just keep training stuff. How does Norway just have that much money? They make like nothing. How can they train this stuff? And now the Byzantines are continuing to be surrounded here. Yeah, if they lose, or now that they've lost Serbia, and if that emperor is still in Greece, he's going to be in a tough spot. Let's see, the French are mobilizing and preparing to attack the English. Okay, well, I'll believe it when I see it. Inquisition in Silesia, okie dokie, and Port is finished here in Cyrenaica. What do we got here? Opus Maius Roger Bacon is the teacher of the monks of Aristotle and deeply interested in Arabic science, even writing a vast encyclopedia, the Opus Maius. His interests are passed to his students, even though Bacon's thoughts and writings occasionally smack of wizardry. +1 influence to the English king, but minus 10% zeal in English provinces, okay? Oh, thank God. Okay, yes, we have a son who's on the way. 16 years, and my ruler is plenty young enough, so that's not going to be an issue. Thank freaking God. Yeah, that's a big weight off my shoulders. Yeah, I was worried there. Prince Nazir, all right, you're your only hope, Prince Nazir. And I want to look at this. So the Byzantine Emperor is still here in Greece. He has not escaped yet. Oh man, they're in a rough spot. And the Germans as well. Yeah, the Germans lost their last province to the French. Their emperor is here, held up in this. Yeah, they're gonna be gone. Yep, that's gonna be it for the Germans. Probably next turn, I would say. And then it's gonna be very interesting to see where the French decide to attack next. So far, they are not at war with the Aragonese, the Spanish, or the Italians. It's just the English and the Germans and me, I think. Yeah, that's all. So once the Germans are gone, yeah, they probably will go after England and try to finish them off. And if the Italians and the Aragonese and the Spanish just continue to watch by, you know, the French are going to have their way. Oops. Oh, what's this? An Italian crusade. No shit. Wow. Okay. You guys want to play? Let's go. So that's obviously going to be headed my way as well. But they're not going to make it to the Mongols. I'm almost So, with the Orthodox Christian Byzantines, they have the option of letting the crusade through or not. The Muslims never have that option. Even if it's not headed towards one of your territories, I'm pretty sure that you never have the option of letting crusade pass through your territories. But what about the pagan Mongols? I would also assume no? But I could be surprised. Huh. Wow. Well, when that crusade is launched, that's going to be very interesting to see what happens there, because I don't think it's going to make it past the Mongols, but we will see, I suppose. This crusade is going to be here forever. Yep. Okay, so yes, the Italians have declared war against me. And they did sink one of my boats. I forgot to combine my fleets here in a couple of these sea regions because I'm moving boats along, so that was my fault there. Let's see, the Cilicians are happy. Well, that's just because, you know, look at them. Look at how happy they are. Let's see, the Spanish king has died, but there is an heir, and yep, that's it for the Holy Roman Emperor. The Germans are now gone. And yes, the Pope is asking for more crusades against me. Big whoop. And Swordsmith's workshop is completed here in Tripoli, and yes, I'm working on getting that Hashishin going there. Let's see, Fortress is finished here in Arabia. Okie dokie. And yes, so the Italians are headed for Tripoli. Okay, well, yeah, I kind of forgot about their navies. That's one thing I need to sort of, you know, contend with. I need to see how many boats they have. And also, yeah, that will be hitting my income as well, because of course that will be disrupting my trade routes. So, now that I am at war with the Italians, how are things looking on the seas? Alright, yeah, there's some boats here. There's a Dromon. A Dromon's a very weak ship. It's very fast. It's very annoying. It's going to be really hard to catch that. What else? They have, yep, galley up here. How fast is a galley? 2 speed? Okay, so that's not that bad. I can catch galleys. Heck, I think I can catch a galley with my bagla, right? Yeah, perhaps. Okay, so that's a bit better. What else? So we have a dromon and a galley up here. I'm not seeing any barks and I'm not seeing any caravels, so that's nice. Yeah, it's interesting how like the Mediterranean Catholic factions, like the Italians and the Sicilians, do have the options of having like the galley type boats, galleys like dromons, the same thing that the Byzantines have, or they can kind of go in the other direction. They can also build barks and caravels. I'm pretty sure that is the case. I don't think they're kind of stuck just getting these boats. I think this is for cost-effective reasons, because they are cheaper. But that's it. Yeah, there's only... Let me double check this. So it's just those 3 sea regions, I think, that I have to worry about Italian boats. And that shouldn't be too much of an issue if they are going to be building those weaker boats. Yeah, the dromons will be annoying, but you know, maybe I can catch them eventually. I don't really know, like, if there's a strategy to it, really. Like, I was chasing down, like, a faster bark up here in the North Sea in the English Channel that belonged to the French for a while. And I kept chasing it over and over and over again with my baglas just because I didn't have any dhows available. And eventually I caught it, you know, eventually it just... And I don't know why. Like, I don't know, is it because the AF forgot to move it in that turn? Or are there chances to catch boats that are faster than you just because? I really don't know. I don't know the answer to that. So in this case, oh shit, they got some fire galleys. Oh no, those are the Byzantines. What am I doing? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Can the Italians and the Sicilians build fire galleys? I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. But here, so I just have the one bagla, 0 stars, against a galley. It's a 1 star though, so even though my stats are better, the fact that it has a 1 star makes me rethink that fight until I get some backup there, which I do have available. Ooh, and there's some Mongol ships here in the Ionian Sea as well. 2 baglas. Oh, okay, interesting. Huh, I might want to stack up there then. Yeah, things are getting interesting in the oceans. Yeah, this boat moved out. It's no longer in the Black Sea. It's now down here in the Aegean. Yeah, things are getting a little bit interesting. So, I had 2 baglas here versus its 1 dromon. Yeah, I probably won't catch it, but I can try. Let's just make sure it's the Italians, not the Byzantines. I will fight defensively here. If they attack me, fine, but I'm not going to go on the offensive. And then here, yeah, 2 baglas, and then they have a dromon, and then they have a galley. So I would say let's target the galley first. There we go. And maybe what I can do is, yeah, I can send a bagla over as reinforcements over to the Tyrrhenian Sea. And we will see if they attack me during this turn. Okay, so that should be that. Now, as far as my next objective, I'm thinking, so I have my spies now in these 3 previously owned Polish provinces, and we're looking at 96% loyalty here in Prussia. So if there is a Polish heir available, like there should be a rebellion, there should be a reemergence. Here in Georgia, it just was in the last turn below 120%. Here it's back up to 134. But again, as soon as I get, this is with 0 spies. I have no spies up here. This is just them dealing with their own problems. But yeah, as I was saying before, my stew is being built so I can get Valor 1 spies out relatively soon. But yeah, back to what I was saying. So now that the Germans are gone, now it's time to, guess what? Get a German reemergence going. And I would say, well, without having their previously owned territories memorized, it's a lot of this area, right? So there should be some options here. What would I want to look at? So there's no border forts here in Venice, and I can use Venice as an entry into what would be my options. Austria. There's a border fort in Austria. Okay, well, let's just keep going through this then. Tyrolia. There's no border fort. Okay, where can I go from Tyrolia? Bavaria. But there's a border fort. Swabia. There's a border fort. Okay, what about Burgundy? It has a border fort. All right. Provence has a border fort as well. All right, just who does not have a border fort then? How about that? Bohemia does not. How can I get there? Poland. I can get there through Poland. Uh-huh. Okay, so that's an option. This is a place where I can, as of now, potentially start some issues for them. Although it is a frontier province, so the French will be maintaining a decent garrison here in Bohemia. So are there other options then? Are there other places here that do not... Friesland would be nice because there's like nothing stationed there. Lorraine, I believe, this is also starts off as in German hands, I believe, right? And I think Burgundy also starts off in German hands, I think. Although it could just be... Let's see, the Germans hold Tyrolia in the beginning of the campaign, right? And then Switzerland as well. And then I'm pretty sure the Italians just start with Milan and Venice. So maybe Switzerland is the option. This might be the best option. Already, it's at 134%. And I can get in through Venice. Oh, yeah, I think that's my target. Yeah, the French are a little bit too fortified in the territories that were previously held by the Germans. Other than Bohemia, that's obviously, you know, one option. So, yes, that's what I'm going to be working on. And what's this Italian crusade look like? Okay, so what do they got? Anything fun? Anything cool? Some Knights Hospitaller? Yeah, that's a cool knight unit. Nice to see some cool knight units because I feel like the last French crusade or two has been pretty lame. In fact, let me see. So is this where it came from? Did it come from Milan? There's a chapter house here, so perhaps it did. How's the zeal here? I just want to like compare notes. So zeal's at 64% because I want to like understand this better. Like, does zeal really have an effect on the quality of the units that you get in your crusades? It very well might. We've seen some pretty bad crusades before where it's just like, ooh, that's rough. You know, it's just like, yeah, like I don't think, did they have any knights here? They had some royal knights. Yeah. They didn't have any cool like Knights Templar or anything. Yeah, it's kind of rough here for the French. Oh yeah, and just one more thing to note. The Byzantine Emperor did not get away. He did not run away from Greece. He did a retreat into the castle here, and that makes me curious. Are there any Byzantine heirs right now? Because, yeah, the Byzantine line is in danger. That's a very interesting thing. So let's just keep an eye on this, because if the Byzantines fall, then that could provide an opportunity for the reemergence of the Turks, right? Yeah, that's the way that I see it. Let's see. I just want to keep taking a peek here. I'm not seeing any family members, but there's a lot of Byzantine armies on the map, so I could be going too fast here, and I could be missing something. That's always an option, but yep, nope, that's not family. He's not. Is there anyone? Nope, you're not family either. No one here. No. Nope, actually. And then that might be a no. Oh man, this might be it for the Byzantines. Let me double check here. Wow. Yeah, unless what about down here? Anything down here in the islands? Anything? I'm not seeing anything. Oh my goodness. Okay, well. And there's nothing here in Naples. Okay. Well, we might be seeing an end to the Byzantine emperor or empire message by the end of this turn. Yeah, okay. Well, let's do it then. Let's just kind of drop a save. And let's see what happens here. I'm very curious because yeah, that's going to put an interesting... I wonder what happens because if a province goes rebel when there's a crusade in it, see, currently that French crusade is sitting in a Byzantine province where the Byzantines allowed that crusade in, right? So I did sink that Italian boat here, and I sunk the Italian boat here. And okay, so there's a heir for the Aragonese. That's good. Inquisition in Switzerland. Inquisition ended in Silesia. Improved farmland. But as I was saying, like, what happens if like it's a rebel territory, and that crusade just happens to be in rebel territory? Does it have to fight those rebel armies then? I would kind of think that it would have to. Huh. That would be kind of interesting. Wonder what's going to happen here. Alright, so let's double check this. Let's see. You are not a... Lazy is not good, but you are not a star general. And then Sultan Baybars the First. Great builder. That's a good one. +1 happiness in all provinces and +1 loyalty to all generals. That's always good. So the Byzantines did not... Okay. What just happened? Greece was just conquered. The castle has been invaded. But we didn't get a message of a Byzantine emperor dying. What in the hell just happened? He's up here now. Oh, they paid for the ransom of their emperor. Oh. Huh. Huh. Okay. Okay, interesting. Wow. Wow. That's fascinating. You don't see that very often. I would imagine just because you know, when factions lose their king or their emperor, they're, you know, by that time pretty broke. So yeah, they must have had to spend a lot of money to get him back. Wow, that saved the campaign for the Byzantines. That's fascinating. So now that he's in Moldavia, he has options. He can sort of, you know, get away, kind of, in a sense. Although, with the Mongols owning Kiev, and currently they are taking Lithuania, they are sort of cutting him off from his steppe provinces, but he still has areas to fall back on here in Volhynia and Poland and whatnot. Unless I create this Polish reemergence, that'd be kind of fun. How old is he? 31, so he's not going to be dying of old age anytime soon. Oh, whoa, whoa, the Byzantines are going in. Okay, wow. Wow. The Byzantines made a move. What an interesting choice. Yeah, I outnumber them by quite a bit. I mean, a couple thousand at least. My troop quality is good. I have a good general here. This is Edessa, right? Yeah. So I will be fighting on aired ground, I believe. And, yeah, what an interesting choice. I mean, first off, their opening army is mostly Trebizond archers. They do have some Varangian Guard, which is the best heavy infantry unit in the game. And then some Pronoi Legion, which is it's a decent heavy cav unit. It's like on par with Feudal Knights. Maybe better than my Gulam cavalry, but maybe not. I have Khwarezmians in Edessa. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, my Khwarezmians should beat Pronoi Legion. But I should have some light cav, obviously, to chase down their Trebizond archers. In fact, I should probably go like all cav in this army. In like the initial army, I should maybe go all cav. And then what else after this? Let's see, a lot of naphtha throwers, spears, urban militia, low tier stuff. A lot of low tier stuff. Some archers. What a desperate move. And for Edessa of all things, you know, like not going for Antioch, you know, one of the most richest provinces in the game. No, going for Edessa. You know, it's like, what? Why? It's so desperate. They need all of the troops they can get to fight the Mongols, and they're attacking me. Wow. I mean, it's just like, what? Oh man. Well, hey, we're getting a battle. We're getting a battle. So I'm gonna get my troops ready to go here, and I'm gonna consider what do I want to fight against, or what I will be facing off against. Yeah, probably mostly cav, but we will see. Yeah, the more I look at my army here in Edessa, the more that I realize and remember that this is my best army, actually. Yeah, this army is better than my army in Antioch, even. I have Pavis Arbalesters here in Edessa, which I don't even have in Antioch yet, and Khwarezmian cavalry as well. This is my only province where I have them so far. And yeah, so I'm bringing my heavies. My Khwarezmians are going to be my heavy cav. Light cav, I'm going to say Herons in my opening army because I don't want to, have my Mamluk horse archers like trying to counter shoot their Trebizonds. I'd rather just chase them down and kill them in melee, right? And then Pavis Arbalesters with their big old shields should be able to weather the arrow fire of the Trebizonds. And then I'm going very, very light on my infantry, just going 3 Saracen infantry, and they will lose to the Varangians and the Byzantine infantry, but I'm hoping that with my Khwarezmians, I should be able to handle their melee infantry. So yeah, they have a 3-star general who's in a unit of Byzantine Lancers. Okay, that's like another like medium light cav unit, so not great. Gonna lose in melee to any of my stuff, and yeah, only 3 stars. So I have plenty of cav in reserve in the form of Gulam cavalry and Gulam bodyguards and Mamluk horse archers, and even some Bedouin camel warriors as well, which in arid territory, they will not be taking their -1 valor hit. They won't be getting a +1 valor hit for fighting in the desert, but that's fine. They will still get a bonus, a hefty bonus for fighting against cavalry, so they should be fine. Yeah, let's fight a battle. It's been a while. Well, for starters, I sure am liking this map. I mean, this is a pretty good location to be fighting with all cavalry. Of course, their archers are, going to have plenty of, open terrain to shoot from, but you know what? There's not going to be a lot of protection from my cavalry. Yeah, once they get past this hill here, there's just a lot of open ground for me to run them down. And now I decided to go a little bit sneaky here, and I was able to fit 2 units of Khwarezmian cavalry back here, in addition to 3 units of Saharan cav. They had to be kind of spread out in awkward little weird formations just to get them to be hidden and concealed in this in these trees. And yeah, I couldn't fit this 4th one, this 4th Saharan cav. I couldn't find any spot for it to remain hidden back there, but it is concealed here, which is kind of funny. You would think that I'd be able to hide it back there, but no, this is where it's concealed. And then I do have these Khwarezmians out in the open, out here. And then yeah, obviously my front line is going to be very simple. Saracens backed by Pavis Arbalesters with the hill advantage, or the high ground. My Pavis Arbalesters should be able to shoot over the heads of my Saracens. And these guys will all be on hold ground and hold formation. So yeah, let's start. It's been a while. Gosh, when was the last time I fought a battle in this game? I know I played that small little siege battle when I took Cyrenaica, but was that it? Was that the last time? Yeah, let's see how rusty I'm gonna be. Oh man, if they're gonna be leading with their Pronoi Legion and their Varangian Guard, I mean my Pavis Arbalesters are just gonna chew those units to pieces. Oh my god, it's gonna be devastating. And then yeah, my 2 Khwarezmian cavalry can also react to this. My 3 Saracens, once those 2 units are tied up, my 3, not Saracens, but Saharan cavalry can, at least chase down 3 units of Trebizond archers. Yeah, this is not looking good for them. And my Pavis, yeah, they should be in range of those Pronoi. So are you guys shooting yet? Yeah, you guys can really start shooting whenever you want. I thought you'd be doing that already. Let's see, come on. Are we reloading? Are you guys not? What's going on here? Why have you not shot yet? There we go. There's some damage. Yeah, that was weird. They waited until they're very close to start shooting. And do they think they're gonna fight my Saracens? That's a bad fight for them. Yeah, that's a bad fight for them. And let's actually switch our fire onto the Varangians now. Here, and then here, and then here. Can you shoot at them as well? Yes, you can. Yeah, great. Yeah, let's see how this goes for them. And let's get my Khwarezmians probably... Yeah, let's get them going. And then let's get my Saharans out as well, just so that they can get ready to come in. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Khwarezmians, just go right in. And yeah, rip the Varangians to pieces. My Khwarezmians can easily take on the Proto-Maya Legion, and oh, that's just going to be so bad. Alright, Saharans, let's go in here. And that's going to be a good charge against those Proto-Maya Legion. They don't stand a chance. And then Khwarezmians, let's put some pressure on those Trebizonds actually. Let's go here. Let's go here, and then you guys can... I don't want to go too nuts here. I don't, you know, they have enough troops kind of in reserve that I don't want to go too crazy here. Spearmen. Yeah, Spearmen obviously fighting. Why are the Proto-Maya Legion winning easily against my... Alright, let's send in my Saharans. The Spearmen are going to hurt my Khwarezmians. Yeah, why is that happening? That's so weird. I feel like... Ooh, and they have a catapult somewhere, don't they? Yeah. Well, let's get my Khwarezmians on this side coming over as well. And maybe it's time to retreat with these Saharans. I might be getting a little bit too pushed out. You're chasing down those Trebizonds. That was a good pick. And maybe just charge into the rear here of these Proto-Maya Legion and try to break these guys. And then on this side, yeah, let's just kind of like, let's just go ham. Go here and then go here. Byzantine Lancers, maybe we can start firing on the general. No, we cannot. They are still out of range. Let's go hunt down that catapult, actually. Yeah, you go kill the catapult. And then you come up here and attack those Trebizonds. Yeah, there we go. Are we going to win here? Or are we going to lose? Like, what's going on? Why are we... Alright, so Trebizond archers are now attacking into melee. That's because they actually are capable of doing that. They actually have a decent attack stats. And yeah, there we go. That looks a little bit better. I still have some Saharans in reserve. Is it time to send them in? Yeah, maybe. Why not? Byzantine infantry are now coming down. So let's send down my Saracens. Yep, you go, and then you go down here. Yeah, Khwarezmians got a little bit chewed up, but they did hold in the end. And this could be the last, like, tough fight for us. If we can break those Byzantine infantry. Yeah, we're chasing off the catapult off in the woods. Trebizonds chasing down, or Khwarezmians chasing down Trebizonds. And this looks pretty good. Saracens keep going in. Go here, and then go here. Yeah, their general's now fighting, but their general is fighting Khwarezmians and Saharans. Let's see, let's take a rear charge with my Saharans here, and let's trap their general. Actually, you go. That's what your job is. Yeah, you come down here, and then you keep chasing those Trebizonds. And let's get a rear charge with my Khwarezmians. You don't do that. You keep going. Don't let the Trebizonds just shoot you in the back. That's not smart. Saharans keep chasing Trebizonds. And there we go. We got a rear charge into his general, so that should break him. Yeah, some of these Byzantine units are fighting harder than I would have expected, honestly. I didn't think their leadership would be so high with a 3-star general. Like, it's decent, but you know, fighting like this is kind of incredible. Byzantine Lancers, yeah, they're still fighting. Byzantine infantry, they're fighting as well. Yeah, these Saharans need to come in and help. Do I have another? No, I don't have any. Let's just bring my general down to support, like with his morale. And, oh yeah, let's not forget to set an assembly place here for reinforcements, because I will be needing them in this battle. And yeah, man, one Khwarezmian they're getting chopped down by these Trebizonds. Trebizonds are no joke. They're decent fighters in melee, and they already have their reinforcements coming on. So let's see, Saharans, come on, chase down these Trebizonds, please. Now that I have my general providing his leadership, there we go. So the enemy general's fleeing, and yeah, he fought hard. He fought hard for sure. So I'm gonna have to really fall back on my Pavis Arbalesters in order to, let's get my Saharans back, like here. Yeah, they got pretty chewed up. General can come back as well. And then if I have any Khwarezmian, oh god, I only have one out of my 2 units. Or my 2 units on my left side, only 1 man's left. Wow, that's crazy. They got chewed up. Wow, that's surprising, honestly. And then even, yeah, I only have a total of 9 Khwarezmians out of those 4 units. 9 total men. Wow. That is really something. That's shocking. Alright, let's see. Where's, so 1 Saharan Cav are running away. And then these, so where are my 2 units of Saharan Cav? One of them is right here. Then where's the other one? You're here. Okay, so you need to, where are you? Ugh, you need to get back. Oh, you're in danger. You're in danger. So yeah, let's start bringing out reinforcements. I need some dudes. I need some dudes. So yeah, this 1 Khwarezmian, you need to withdraw so I can get some more units on. These Trebizonds need to be chased off by those Saharans. And yeah, these Khwarezmians as well. Let's see, do I have time? Yeah, I need to withdraw them as well. I need some guys. And these Saharan Cav, they need to make their way. They're running, right? Yeah, you guys need to start running. That's not acceptable just to walk back here. So this is it. Yeah, we have to hold our line with our weakened Saharan infantry. Our Brevis guys are healthy. They weren't shooting the way that I wanted. That wasn't quite good enough. I think I need to sort of stretch them out a bit more, and maybe they will shoot more efficiently because, yeah, I was a little bit concerned by the rate of fire or something about it was kind of off, I thought. Okay, so what kinds of units are we seeing trickle on here? So Slav warriors, that's basically like a peasant unit. Very, very low tier. Naphtha throwers, we're gonna have to prioritize shooting them. Archers, yep, they at least can't fight in melee like the Trebizonds can. Spearmen, peasants, some more Naphthas, urban militia, no, more basically peasants. Horse archers, and Byzantine lancers. So pretty light stuff, but decent numbers, right? So I obviously need to get my reinforcements onto the field so that I can, so that I can hold the line here. But yeah, we're mowing them down. Yeah, those Naphthas are down to 3 men and just 1 volley, so they should be taken care of. I'm getting my Saharan Cav back to the forest. Maybe I can hide them again. It seems like the AI can lose vision of units by sending my own units back into concealment. It seems like the AI doesn't really track that very well, so that might sort of cause them to... well, this actually, like if they bring their horse archers a bit closer, maybe my Saharans can't ambush them. Although my Saharans will lose one-on-one versus their Byzantines. Their Byzantine lancers, if they do sort of break out of formation, they might, might give me an opportunity here. All right, Slav warriors getting kind of close here. Do I need to send my Saharans to block up here, or do I need to even send some? Man, I keep saying Saharans and Saracens. It's really getting these guys. There we go. That's that. There we go. Let's get back, and then yeah, you guys just go back. Go back. False alarm. All right, let's mow down these Naphthas. I don't want to deal with them. And so spearmen and urban militia. Okay, so all right, we got some more Saracens. That's the good news. And then some Gulam cavalry is also good news. You can come out here on the flanks. Let's see, crossbows also is good news. So let's kind of sit you up, honestly, like right here. Should be fine. And Ghazi infantry, yeah, that's kind of cool. Their bonus versus armor is going to be kind of wasted because, okay, this is kind of an opportunity. Yeah, they kind of blundered right into my Saharan Cav, actually. Yeah, that's too bad. We could have got a better jump on them. We could have gotten a better jump on. Oh, they're going to charge into the rear of my Saracens. Okay, well, I mean, it's a bold move, Cotton. I don't know if that's going to work out for them. My Saracens should beat their guys. I'm pretty fine. Let's see. If I want to send my general in, yeah, let's send my general in. Let's drive off those Byzantine lancers. And then, yeah, I'm pretty fine having my Saharans just kind of chase down their horse archers forever. That's kind of okay with me, actually. And that's a decent break, I think. So let's kind of send my cav in, whatever cav I have available. Do I have more cav? No, I do not. Okay. Well, let's just chase with what I have. I don't want to get too crazy here with my general, but let's just cut down some guys that are ripe for the picking. Okay, we have some more Byzantine reinforcements coming on, so let's get my guys back. My general and my Ghulam Cav. Let's get them back. You guys can actually charge these peasants down there just to get them off the field. And yeah, let's not get caught out by a bunch of naphtha throwers. That'd be a pretty scary, actually. Then I have some Saharans chasing these. Yeah, I mean, if the Byzantines are not going to stop us, then let's just keep chasing those horse archers. See if we can get them off the map. And then, ooh, where'd I go? Where'd my camera go? Okay, there we go. Yeah, if we can just get these guys off the map, then I probably will just retreat the Saharan cavalry. They are exhausted. They've just been chasing down horse archers for the last 5 minutes, so... yeah, these guys are just running away, so that's good for me. Let's see, you guys, you probably... Let's see, General go back here, and then Ghulam Cav can just continue to... Yeah, these guys can come back as well. Okay, and did we finish running down that unit? Yep. So let's just get you guys back as well. The Byzantine reinforcements are continuing to trickle on in, and these guys are not going to be having a good time here. My crossbows are about to line up these spears, and they can start shooting on in here. Pavis arbalesters should already have range on them. And yeah, they're going to be teeing off on those guys. And then on this side, they have a bigger contingent, but not much. It's archers, spears, naphthas. Really not much. Let's just make sure we prioritize the naphthas. It's the one thing that can just blow a hole in our entire formation if we let them get too close. Then what do we have back here? Some steppe cavalry. So yeah, some pretty... It's light cav, you know, it's a good unit, but again, just like this, they're just going to trickle on in. Not too worried about it. Let's see. Do I want to chase spears? It's very tempting, but my guys are tired. My Saharans are tired. These Saharans are exhausted. I'm tempted to withdraw them, but I wonder if I rest them, how much fatigue can I get back, or how much stamina can I get back from them by resting them? I'm not sure. Let's see. Spears versus Ghazis. Oh, this is going to be fun. Let's go, boys. Yeah, even though their bonus versus armor is not going to count for much, they just have really high attack and charge values. So they're not going to need that bonus versus armor to beat these spears. Yeah, let's see. Just like 10 spears just died on impact. But the Ghazis, as you can see, have really shitty defense values. So they take damage. Even for basic spears, they take damage. In fact, it says the spears are winning. Yeah, I wonder if that's true. Let's just support the fight, just so that nothing stupid happens here. Yeah, the Ghazis are taking some damage, yeah. Their defense values, I guess it really would help if they were fighting armored units. Their bonus versus armor, I guess, does help. But yeah, their attack stats are very good. Yep, steppe cav, they tried to do something cheeky and get into my crossbows, and now they're just getting chopped down by arbalesters. Not going to work out for them. And yeah, so they have archers teeing off on us, and that doesn't feel good. That does not feel good, but then again, I can just, return fire. Let's get Saracens to return to the ranks. Ghazis, man, yeah, Ghazis got chewed up a little bit. Yeah, 38 men left. Got a little bit chewed up. Let's bring them back so they don't get shot by archers. And let's see, steppe cav, more peasants. Yep, some pretty trash stuff. Yeah, these poor Byzantines are just there, and they're just being sent to their deaths right now because they're not making it very close to my front lines at all. And even though I don't really have... I mean, I have some cav, right? But these guys are, let's see, very tired, quite tired. Let's see if I can get them a bit more stamina back. Ghulam cavalry, again, it's, it's a fine unit for sure, but like, it's not the greatest route chaser. Just because it's a little bit heavier. and I don't want it to get overwhelmed by sending it to chase units without too much support. I might be tempted though, but for now, honestly, with these line of spears and all of these crossbows and arbalesters that I have available, I just may as well let them come to me and just continue to shoot them to death. Now that they have brought out a line of horse archers, yeah, they're not going to fare much better either. Let's see, they want to come close? Let's see, yeah, they want to... Which way do they want to go? There's no good place for a horse archer right here. Yeah. They are staying just out of range of my crossbows on this side, so I've had to sort of push up a little bit further to get range on them with my arbalesters. So we should start to return fire on this side. They've moved their naphthas all the way over to this side as well, and you know what? This is what I've been saving my Saharans for, and my cavalry for that matter. So let's go ahead and chase down these naphthas and these archers down on this side. Let's see, you can go ahead and shoot those naphthas, and you can shoot those naphthas as well. And yeah, I'm actually glad that I saved my Saharans and my Ghulams for that reason. Because yeah, they kind of brought their units on over to the side of my battle line that didn't have as many crossbows and arbalesters. So yeah, they chose to fight my cavalry. Yep, my cavalry, they're going to do a good job of wiping out these units here. Horse archers will probably get away, but yeah, they don't really have the mass to kind of stop me here. So I can kind of chop down whatever infantry that they have, and then I can just retreat back to my lines. Uh-oh, we got some Byzantine lancers coming out of the forest. Ooh, that's a little scary. Yeah, a 40-man unit too. Ooh, let's see if my guys can get away. They're pretty freaking tired. Ghulam Cav to the rescue, perhaps? Because yeah, they caught my Saharans. Let's see if I can get my Saharans away. Yeah, they broke. They've had a tough fight. I did not see those Byzantine lancers coming. You guys try to get away, please. And then Ghulams just kind of hang out here in the center to push off these lancers if we have to. And I can let these guys withdraw if that's what they want to do. I don't need 15 more Saharan Cav. Maybe I can get a healthier unit on the field. And yeah, now let's start teeing off. Let's see. Ooh, we're out of ammo. Wow, I don't run out of ammo on arbalesters very often, since they shoot so slowly. Oh yeah, my guys are. Ooh, I wasn't paying attention. All right, you guys still have ammo, so you guys can shoot. You guys can shoot there. Let's see. You need to get brought up to here. No, you guys withdraw, please. And then bring the crossbows there. And yeah, so they have one volley drove them off. Let's bring my Ghulams back into kind of on the flanks, away from the horse archers. This is the most mass that the Byzantines have accumulated in one place for a minute now, but still, I mean, what are we talking about? Spears, urban militia, a beat up unit of Byzantines by now. They've just been getting shot by crossbow bolts and arbalester bolts. And horse archers, they just can't make up their mind, you know? They don't want to stand around and get shot, but they don't, you know, want to not contribute to the battle either. So they're having a hard time here. Let's see, urban militia, they want to try to get around my flank, but no, they are not brave enough to do that. Yeah, the flanks are scary, guys. Get away from me. And I will have reinforcements coming on pretty soon. Actually, I need to keep checking this because my guys are running out of ammo. So you are good. Nope, it's time to withdraw you. And how are you looking? You still have some ammo as well? Okay, so you can keep shooting. So do the Byzantines think that they're going to be making a push on my left flank here? I mean, my Ghazis are standing ready, my Saracens are ready, and their spearmen are getting a bit close to me as well. I mean, we will see if they want to make contact. These Saracens, they've been on this battlefield this entire time. They've taken some casualties, but still, I think they could stand up to a group of peasants if that's what it came down to. So let's get my Ghazis charging on in here. They should be able to do a bit of damage on those peasants there. And yeah, these Saracens can hold back those spears as well. And I do have reinforcements coming on in. Some Arab infantry, some decent swords that can hold the line. They can really chop through spears. That's for gosh darn sure. And yeah, let's go ahead and get my Saracens to charge into the rear of these spears. Yep, we're driving off those peasants, and we should be driving up. The spears are running away as well. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's not chase too much. Let's get my Ghazi's back, and let's get my spears back. And let's see, what else do I have coming on? 20-man unit of Gulam bodyguards and some Nubian spears. Okay, that's not... I could use some more archers, actually. Let's see, do you have ammo? You are out, so let's withdraw you as well. And let's see if we can get some more archers on the field, because I feel like I'm going to be running out of ammo here pretty soon on my remaining units. This is a good place for my Arab infantry to charge on in. Oh, right as I was saying that. Yeah, they knew what I was thinking. Yeah, Arab infantry versus anything with light armor is going to be pretty good. And you know what? Light armor is what all of these units... Yep, that's it. You just needed to bring the Arab infantry to the front line, and that just was enough to break the enemy here. So yeah, we saw some naphthas on the field, which is a little bit concerning, considering that, yeah, not a lot of ammo left on the field for me. You guys have ammo as well, but they're going over in that direction. And these guys have Bavis, so they can't really reposition that fast. So I don't know if it's really worth bringing them on over. Can you guys mow these guys down, perhaps? Do you have ammo left? You have maybe a couple more shots. I might need to prepare for a cav charge here, just to drive off those naphtha throwers. Let's get ready here, and then... here, and then I thought I had Gulam bodyguards. Oh yeah, I brought them over to the forest just to hide them. Don't know if I need them to be hidden, but yeah, let's get them ready to charge if we need them to charge. Because yeah, the naphthas are the one thing that you can't allow them just to stand in front of your lines and just throw their grenades. You have to counter them either with firepower of your own in the form of arrows, or you know, just charge them and kill them. That's the way you kill naphtha. What I will do is go ahead and clean out these Trebizonds. There's nothing back here that can stop my Gulams, so let's go ahead and deal with them over there. And then, frankly, I'm kind of thinking the same thing on my left side. I have enough, like, decent forces on my left side to kind of collapse on in. Yeah, like, I can push off horse archers. I'm not going to chase them, but I can just at least push them off. And then bring down Saharans to chase down naphthas in the center. Because yeah, there's at least like 3 units of naphthas in the center that I need to get rid of. So yeah, actually Gulams go here and chase naphtha. And then just bring up the spears just to make sure that we can screen out their horse archers from potentially charging me in the rear. And yeah, let's just make sure, don't sit in front of naphthas. don't do that. Make sure you're charging naphthas. Here, charge the naphthas, charge the naphthas. There we go. Okay, that's all that needs to get done here. And even though these heroic Saharan cavalry have been on the field this entire battle, I might just use them to chase down these horse archers at this point. I think this is the last horse archer unit that's currently on the field. They might have some more coming on as reinforcements. I see a lot of guys running away back there. I don't know if that's a full break, but it might be. It might be. Let's get these Gulams back. And yeah, these Saharans, these are heroes right here. Yeah, they've done a really good job for me. And yeah, if we can catch them, yep, if we can catch them and actually beat them. Yeah, that's good. There we go. That's good. We do have reinforcements coming on in the form of desert archers and some Muwahid foot soldiers if we needed them. Having those archers would be good because we haven't had, we're running out of ammo here, but this battle might be over. And at this point, my Saharans are too tired to continue chasing those horse archers, so let's just finally withdraw them. Yeah, it's been a battle for them. There's 25 men left, but they've done all they can. So let's try to drive off these horse archers with my crossbow, my Fufis crossbows. And then, yeah, you guys withdraw, and then desert archers can kind of come center, and Muwahid foot soldiers can, yeah, back up my right flank, I suppose. And yeah, they're still coming on in. Yeah, I don't think the Byzantines have heard no bell. They're continuing to pour on in. Okay, what do we got here? Let's see, 1 full strength unit of horse archers. Then Allen Mercenary Cavalry, I believe that's a light cav unit that I think it's pretty decent, I think. Yep, and we have some Desert Archers finally able to put on some really fast, consistent firepower. Then more basic spears, some arbalesters. Oh, okay, so I think some arbalesters back here. Okay, they could have used those a little while ago. And let's see, more naphtha. I need to keep an eye on those 4 naphtha throwers. Peasants, Slavs. What do we have more? Archers, more naphtha. Okie dokie. And those arbalesters are doing a number on my Saracens. So let's bring my Gulam Cav over so that we can get ready to charge on into them. And if we have to support my Gulam Cavalry with... What else would we send? Some Muahids? Yeah, why not? Yeah, send the Muahids. Send whatever, really. Because we can't just let those arbalesters tee off on us. Like, they're just... Yeah, they're doing so much damage. They're mowing down my Saracens. So, let's see. What are they bringing on in? Some Allen Mercenary think they want to charge in. Let's see what's going to happen here first. Because right now the arbalester's not shooting. They're kind of marching, which is weird. I don't know why they're doing that. Seems like they were doing pretty well just shooting at me. And finally out of ammo on these crossbows. So let's withdraw these guys. And let's see. Allens want to get shot by desert archers. That's good for them. And let's see. Gulam bodyguards. They might want to prepare for a charge. And you guys still have ammo? Yes, you do. Alright, let's see. Let's go in. Gulams go after arbalesters. Muahids just push off the basic archers. Saracens can support against the Allens. And then maybe bring in my general. Maybe not. Maybe not. And then on this side, Gulam bodyguards can... Let's just collapse in with them. And that should be enough to drive them off here. Let's see, we have some spears fighting my cav. That's not a good fight, but the spears are running away. I just need to get the arbalesters. That's all I really care about here. Those are the guys just doing a lot of damage to me. So let's go here. You go here. And yeah, if we can get those arbalesters, get some more spears coming on in. This isn't... Not my favorite idea coming in like this. Because I need to support with more troops, I feel like, maybe. Although, maybe not. Let's see, let's bring up my Arab infantry and my Ghazis, just in case I need more guys to push off this collection of Byzantines. We might be driving them off. Yeah, they might be being driven off. These arbalesters are still getting away here. I want to kill that unit. I don't want them coming back here. And I'm not seeing any more reinforcements on the horizon coming from the Byzantines. So this might be it for them, but I'm going to continue to keep a close eye on that horizon just so that I can back off in time, if that's what I need to do. And another unit of spearmen came on the field. Oh man. I don't think I can get to these arbalesters in time. I need to retreat. Okay, fine. So be it. Let's retreat with my guys. And yeah, they want to regroup. Okay, that's fine. You guys might need to run too, to get back to the safety of our front lines here. Well, now I have some Bedouin camel warriors coming on. I don't know how useful they're going to be because I don't know how much cavalry the enemy has left. But you know what? They are faster than infantry, so they can chase down stuff if they need to. So let's bring them up. My cavalry are utterly exhausted. Yeah, totally exhausted Gulam cavalry. There's still a lot of men left, so let's see if I can get some stamina back on them. These Gulam bodyguards are very tired as well. So, I mean, right now, this is probably my best route chasing unit, these Bedouin camel warriors. And then what else do I have coming on as well? These Saracen infantry, 100-man strong unit. Honestly, let's just bring them up here and then withdraw this 40-man unit because they have been on the field since the beginning of the battle. And if I can withdraw them, actually, I have a 39-man unit. Let's withdraw both of them. So let's withdraw you. Let's bring you up here. And then these Nubians I've been keeping in reserve can come up and hold the line. I don't really like having them on the front line against an army with a lot of shooting just because they have relatively light armor compared to the Saracens. But at this point in the battle, we might be okay. I'm not really sure how much of a fight the Byzantines are going to put up at this point. Yeah, they don't seem to be able to stand up to anything right now. I'll bring out some more reinforcements just in case. And yeah, that's going to be it. All right. All right, that was a good battle. Good long battle. been recording for 2.5 hours, so that kind of reminds me of, yeah, why I don't fight as many battles as you might like me to, just because, yeah, they're pretty epic, but, you know, when you get one in, it kind of like takes it out of you, you know? So I did capture 741 men. I'm probably gonna allow them to ransom them back if they want them, just to kind of bankrupt the Byzantines. And then, yeah, I killed 1,600, I lost 535 of my own. Got some valor on these Ghulam bodyguards, got some valor on these Ghazi infantry and these Ghulam cavalry, and the Bavis crossbows. And that's just the units that were on the field at the end of the battle. That's not including all the other units that probably got some good valor as well. All in all, good battle, but man, that really like... Alright, what do we got here? So yeah, we sunk an Italian boat here in the Tyrrhenian Sea. And ransom refused. Yeah, they lost those 741. That's a lot of guys that they lost. And, okay, unrest in Lithuania. So this is a Byzantine rebellion in Lithuania against the Mongols. I have a large military, huzzah. Stew completed, finally. So now I can finally start training the +1 valor spies here in Syria. And Constable's Palace here in Egypt, so now I can give out a title to someone. Brothels finished here in Antioch. Let's see, another unhinged loon. Well, you're not a general, so it doesn't really matter, I suppose. Gluttony, yeah, that's not great. It looks like I lost a governor, one of the governors of Edessa, I suppose, or the governor of Edessa, should I say. And yeah, gluttony is not good, but you are not a started general as well. But -4 valor is bad. You know, you're still a fighter no matter what. And then, yeah, you as well, -2 valor. Yeah, it's not good. My Edessan army should not be losing valor. They just fought a pretty epic battle here. They should not be losing valor at all. So the Byzantines chose war. Wow, well that really weakened their forces here in eastern Anatolia. You know, like that really messed them up. But it's going to mess up my income, I'm sure. What am I looking at? -7,000? Oh, God. Right, because of the Byzantine Navy. I need to go to war against their Navy now. Shit. They have quite a few boats. Yeah, there's some decent naval stacks. Damn. Okay, well. That's something that I'm going to have to look at in the next episode and reorganize my boats around to try to get as many good engagements as possible to make sure that this, you know, works out in my favor. Because, yeah, losing 7 grand a turn is not a very comfortable feeling. But overall, I mean, I am in a good position, right? So I'm not going to waste too much time on a overview right now, just because this episode has already been going on for quite a while. So yeah, until next time, folks, thank you all for watching. This has been Concept playing Medieval Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.